So behind me is a periodic table of elements, and you'll see that there are different elements that you're probably familiar with. Up here we've got lights in the way. We've got carbon and nitrogen and oxygen, hydrogen up there, and those are all elements that are important when it comes to biology and life, okay? Now, each of one of these have some numbers that are important to them. They usually have a number that indicates where they sit on the periodic table. So we got one up here for hydrogen. We've got two for helium. And then it goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on until you get down to the bottom. And this particular one's a little bit older. It only has 103. There is more on some of the newer ones now. I'm not quite sure where they're at. So what are that's the first number here on the left on this particular periodic table. Sometimes it's in the center, sometimes it's over here, but if it's in the center over here, usually the second number, which is the atomic mass, is underneath the letters. So this number is called the atomic number, and this number is the atomic mass. It's a bigger number. Usually there's decimals after it, and so this is the atomic symbol, and so you know what those are. Now, the atomic number is equal to the number of protons in an atom for that number, okay? So this is iron right here, and iron has 26 protons in it. And typically, not always, but typically the number of protons you have equals the number of electrons you have. And so then all you have to figure out is how many neutrons you have. And the way you do that is you take the atomic mass and you subtract it by the atomic number, okay? So this is about 56. So what's the the number of neutrons? Well, you subtract 6, so that's 50, and then minus 20. So there's about 30 neutrons in iron. So that is how the periodic table works. So I hope that's helpful.